Hi, Nicole again, and today I want to talk about polycystic ovarian syndrome, only instead of the Western criteria, which we talked about in my last video, I want to break down how I think about it as a traditional Chinese medicine or TCM provider and practitioner. Now, when people have polycystic ovarian syndrome, they generally have one root imbalance that tends to be a pretty big part of their pattern. They can have others, but they generally have this one, which is gut and digestive energy imbalance or weakness. And how that looks is it can be actual literal gut issues like loose stools or nausea or bloating and gas a lot of times, but it can also be other signs of gut weakness in Chinese medicine, which include overthinking and anxiety, allergies and other immune system imbalances, and also containment issues, which can be spotting and bleeding, but also drooling and sweating easily. So once we've got this root pattern, it's going to take one of two different secondary patterns on top of it. In one of them, it's a dampness and phlegm accumulation pattern. So the weak gut energy allows fluids not to be metabolized and processed efficiently. So you're going to get the typical PCOS signs of weight gain, acne, actual possible cysts on the ovaries, and also just general dampness and phlegm, which can look like feeling foggy and bogged down and heavy and having lower energy, more fatigue tendencies. And then the second possibility is more of the atypical PCOS presentation. Here a person is thinner and doesn't have as much tendency towards cysts, but is still skipping periods, and this is blood deficiency on top of a weak gut. Blood deficiency is those lighter, scanty, or skipping periods. Also could be subclinical or clinical anemia, but also just a tendency to be pale, thin, and dry. So think constipation, getting dizzy when you stand up fast, having lower blood pressure, things like that. What I love about Chinese medicine is that even if you don't have a Western diagnosis, haven't had all the blood work and ultrasounds, you can look at how a person feels day to day in their body, in their brain, and make a diagnosis and work on that. And that's exactly what the entire third module of the online Baby You Want 90-day program does, is it helps you make your differential diagnosis. Not only what your root patterns are, but what your secondary patterns are, and then teaches you all the lifestyle and DIY layers that you can do to improve them, feel better, and work on things including PCOS.